Hey folks, this is Matt once again doing another vlog, and hope you guys are doing well. Basically, this is just a random vlog, and first order of business is thanking Michael Keane once again, not only for his friendship, not only for his kindness, not only for his cool videos, but damn, he sent me too much stuff. I mean, Jesus, fuck. I really feel bad now. I know he's like, Matt, don't, but I can't help it. Although I do take any free stuff, believe me, I'll keep on taking it. As greedy fucker as I am, because look, I mean, this guy gave me this. I don't know if you can see right there. Not my belly, not my dick. My your dick's not in your stomach. I know, but look at that, Rambo, Raph for life. I still have the T-shirt there that he sent me. That's why I hang it up there because it's just like, wow, someone actually. Same thing with John. Zero Cool giving me this poster, and Uncle Bill giving me this. When I'm giving stuff, when I can, I want to show it off when I'm able to. But not only that, but last time I mentioned he got me Willow, which as you can see is open. Very enjoyable film. Intruder Blu-ray, which I actually watched this. It was a really good Blu-ray. 2-disc set, a DVD and a Blu-ray. Maybe that's something I'll talk about later, but I want to thank Michael first. But he sent me more stuff. Like, okay, he knows I'm a big fan of this movie. And I do have the CD to this, but this is like crystal clear. Like, perfect condition. Like, brand new. So this one is... That is the soundtrack to Cobra. I love that cover. I didn't even have the case for this for my old CD, and it's scuffed up and scratched. And this I'm like keeping pristine, man. And it's like no cracks on the glass, and I love that. I love the soundtrack too. Voice of America's Sons, Feel the Heat, Angel of the City, Angel of the City. I mean, I love this film more and more and more. I swear. But then he got me this stuff. Striking Distance, a Blu-ray from overseas, an import, which even makes me feel even worse because this had to have been expensive. Because I could have got it for $5, but he probably spent more money on this. Shit. That's a lot of money. And then this as well, because I haven't seen this other film, but he asked me, he had asked me, hey, are there movies you're looking forward to? And I mentioned some, and he got a lot of them. One was Critical Condition. Brain Donors, I have not seen. John Turturro, Dennis Dugan directed it. Huh. But Critical Condition, this is like the one Richard Pryor film I wanted in my collection now. Of the films I want, it's complete. But I love Critical Condition. Richard Pryor. Damn. And then one more that I have, but well, I was gonna wait till I buy a I'd give it away if I said what. But I'm gotta get something to put this in. A frame. I was gonna wait and when I bought a frame, because I'm buying a frame. And it's gonna be in my videos. It's gonna be positioned. And it's gonna be right there. It's gonna be in a frame and it's gonna be sitting right there. And this is cloth. Not even the paper. This is more expensive. And what's weird is I bought one thing, but it doesn't. Um, it's not released yet. It comes out, I think, Tuesday, or I don't know when this will be uploaded, but it's coming out in late January. But it's only one thing, and I'm like, shit, he got me, a T-shirt, four, technically five movies, and a CD, and this was like, my heart jumped out of my fucking, out of my ass when I saw this, and I went, oh my fucking god. Oh my fucking god. I can't believe he got this. No matter what I did, it will never be good enough. And I know he's like, Matt, stop it. But I just sincerely want people to know that when they send me gifts, it is very heartfelt, including that and this. Let me see if I can get it rolled out and then, without you guys seeing it. Can't believe you got me this. I cannot believe it. And it was beautiful. Can you believe this? I know. Can you believe this? Can you believe this? My favorite film of all time. This is. I cannot believe this. You got me a fucking poster of this movie. With probably the coolest looking fucking poster ever. Shit. No. I don't roll this slow. I don't care how silly it looks. I'm being careful with this thing. I don't believe it. This is cloth too, so it's not like gonna rip easily, but I'm still gonna be careful. I cannot believe this fucking thing. This is like the best fucking thing ever. The only way I could repay Michael is like to steal a prop from Michael Bay. Steal like Optimus Prime's, like, I don't know, something. If they have a prop sword, like, for reference, I'll steal that and send it to them. But I don't see my belly. My big belly. My fucking god, man. I know Michael Keaton probably type out, Matt, just, that's how I am. And, oh, man. I don't believe it. Like, that and these, like, holy shit. Like, I must have, like, blown someone really well in my past life to get, lucky like this. I got to get gifts from so many people. I mean, I got the gift for the Ninja Turtles 3 video game, NES. I got the gift of, this from Michael Keane and the other t-shirt and more. My friend Effrey giving me Iron Man 2 and Pathfinder. And the DVDRs of Shakma, like, I look at this stuff and I'm like, this and this. And I still have this nearby. That's why it's because someone gives me a gift, it's always nearby. It's not in my other room. Like, who gave me this? Send it to me for the kindness of their hearts. And like, he sent me Shakma. Effrey sent me Shakma. Film I Enjoy and Creature. And Mike OCP sent me this. Awesome stuff. And my Jacob's Ladder book that I have right here, I've been reading. Right there. And just, I put these all together. And this is like, a dream. And, a lot of times I really feel like I don't deserve it. And it's not just always just pity. It feels like, I just do these videos and At times I piss people off on BS casts and videos, and I give strong opinions on directors, writers, actors. A lot of times to be entertaining, to go over the top so people don't get bored. But the fact that, friends and, you know, because sometimes I have, because of the way things are, I don't have the most financing. I'm not poor, but I don't have the most financing. And when I do, it's saving up for bills, for food, for whatever. Um, well, I paying to get my, like my teeth, all that stuff. Or even simple stuff like, damn, my radio's screwed up, so I gotta go buy another one because the stupid CD player. One quick thought, by the way: do not buy these pieces of shit. And no, I don't want someone sending me one. Believe me, I got people send me enough to the point I'm just like a loser for taking everybody's stuff. These things, do not buy these things. Or maybe I'm just an idiot. Because every time it's okay that I put a CD, and then every time I put any CD, it says no disc. Fucking asshole. Get the fuck down. Like, get down on your knees. But seriously, it's unbelievably awesome. It's unbelievably cool. I don't know when. I want to get a frame for this though, so it looks nice. Um, buy a frame for it. And I may have a few videos that I've done before this video, but there's gonna be a time where it's gonna be right there. So, um, and then at the same time, here I am. I got over 2,000 subscribers, which does mean a lot to me. I don't care that there are people who made 5 videos and have 10,000. I have friends who are nice enough to send me gifts like these, even when I haven't sent them much. GTA fan, this guy GTA fan, very nice guy. He made me a background, folks. He took his time and energy to make this background, and I want to make sure I get it in right frame. And I upload this background to my Rambo Raft Films, my other channel, which I know some people may have forgotten that channel. I don't blame you because I haven't posted much on there lately. But he made me this background, which I put on that channel. And GTA Fan made this really great background for me. Unfortunately, when I posted, some of this got because like your video, like if I post a video, the video like pops up here, so some of this is missing. But he took so much time. Like he has Rambo with the bandana and like pictures, and then has movies that I enjoy, like Ninja Turtles. There, the Thomas Jane's Punisher, Tango and Cash, Perfect Weapon. My poster that I made. Well, I didn't make, but edited. Cobra, of course, Aliens, Predator, Speed. I mean, so much more. It was such a cool thing. GTA fan 421. I had to thank him for that, because not because I had to, but because I wanted to, because he spent his time on it. The only reason it wasn't on my main channel was because I was able to create this background, which I did enjoy. I was able to create it, that I kind of fell in love with recently. Which you guys have seen, but it's my background now. This is my background and my channel icon. I just thought this was really cool. It really signifies Rambo Raft. I like the knife in between. But, the Rambo Raft, it really signifies my username. So I really liked it. I thought it was both good artwork of both characters. Yeah, I really enjoy it. Really get a kick out of it. And I hope people enjoyed that. If not, that's cool. But I just want to do something different for my 2,000 sub spectacular. So hopefully people enjoyed it. I know it was a long video, but I definitely I want to spend a lot of time thanking people for the kindness and stuff. And there are times where I really want to give people stuff, But I'm either a cheapskate or just don't have the finances at that time. That's why you don't see a lot of DVD Blu-ray updates. Um, Unfortunately, work has been slow at times. But some people say, why don't you quit? Well, it's hard quitting when, you don't know if you don't find another job. And it's one of those things that I get enough money to get by, like bills and food, that, I don't really want to. When I have to, you have to. But if I can stick with one job, then I'd rather stick with one job. I mean, there's always time, it's not like, oh my God, that kind of thing where, you know, I just save money when I can. But it's like, if I haven't, a lot of times I have like, okay, I got 20 bucks here, 30 bucks there, and well, a lot of times I'm saving money and stuff. So, but I just had to really thank these people for their kindness and stuff, and not only that, but just for the best gift of all, their friendship. I know it's really cheesy, but it's just my honest opinion on it. So granted, a lot of times I seem like I'm cursing all the time and I'm ruckus and I'm out of crazy, but a lot of times I do that for fun. I mean, it means I hate the movie, but it's more fun saying this fucking shit fucking sucks than this movie was another. There was no revelation in this movie. It's just it's more fun. But thank you guys once again for that, and it's just mind-boggling. But anyway, I also wanted to mention a few things that people have asked me about on certain stuff. One is a few people have asked me, because obviously they know I'm a big fan. I am a big fan of Sylvester Stallone, despite what some people want to say, and you guys who that person is, and I'm not going to mention his name. I'll get more trouble. I am a fan of this individual. Shit. I'm not going to roll it again, because then it's going to take another 5 minutes for me. I don't want to keep rolling this up and down and ruin it before I do anything with it. But I should just show this individual. And I wasn't going to talk about this movie, but because people, they didn't keep asking because they were not annoying. They were just letting me know. And I'm like, yeah, I already heard. I'm not going to make a big fuss, but apparently there's a big thing going on that Expendables 2 will be rated PG-13. Now, the reason I'm not going, it's because for a number of reasons. One, I know that people don't say that the first Expendables, well, one, people who didn't like the film, and that's cool if you didn't. I'm not going to judge you on it. Believe me, I'm not. I really won't. I still love Expendables 1, but, people have a right to their opinions. That's what you learn when you get on YouTube is, you grow up. You grow up and learn to try to accept other people's opinions. Doesn't mean you always succeed, but you gotta at least try. At least try to grow up, That's just me. Well, not just me, but I mean just my idea. That was my New Year's resolution. To grow up. A little bit at least. You have an attitude problem? Yeah, but it's just a little one. So. But people will say either you didn't care for the movie, so you don't care now. Two, uh, the first film had its rumors of being PG-13 and thus became R. It did become R, so that could be it. And this could very well be R-rated. I mean, I'm waiting until the MPAA officially, which is way, way down the road, officially says, okay, it is, or it isn't. Three, people don't say, well, you like Battle Los Angeles. It was your favorite film 2011, and it was. Sue me. It's my choice. That was PG-13, which my answer is, if you don't like the Expendables, that's cool. And I have more, but I was mad when they were thinking of PG-13 for Expendables 1. Battle Los Angeles is not Expendables 2. Especially, okay, people keep saying you got Bruce Willis and Arnold in bigger roles. You have Van Damme as the villain. You got Chuck Norris. You got, Stallone and Dolph Lundgren, Jason Statham, and all that for a PG-13 rating. You can't tell me that's not disappointing. 4, people are going to be like, well, it's about the script, not the rating. Granted, should have a good script. But rating helps when it's the fact that if it's R-rated, you know that, it's like, you don't think of, what if the first Die Hard was PG-13? What if the first RoboCop was PG-13? What if Predator was PG-13? What if First Blood was PG-13? What if, I don't know, name whatever films that you remember. Missing in Action was PG-13. What if Bloodsport, well, I think that was rated R. What if Hard Target was PG-13? No, you think of those as R-rated films because that's the kind of film, that's what they were. It felt natural. Not, oh, we don't do PG-13 only for the reason of a broader audience. Which, again, people will say, well, Matt, you like Die Hard 4. Yes, I like Die Hard 4. Live Free or Die Hard I enjoy. I saw it in the theater. I still enjoy it. I'm not going to apologize for it. I will say, though, that out of the Die Hard films, Die Hard 1, 2, and 3 I like more. Not only because, A, they have a much better villain, which is one of my problems. I had 2 problems with Die Hard 4. I'm just going to call it Die Hard 4. 1, the villain. I'm not a fan of Timothy Olyphant's performance. 2, the PG-13 rating. I have the unrated version. I'm glad that Bruce Elsley says, yippee-ki-yay, motherfucker, at the end. But some of the violence is like digital blood. Some of the curse words seem like they're forced in there, like unnaturally. I don't know if anyone else has seen it, but sometimes it feels that way. I don't know if anyone will agree or disagree. But it should have been made R in the first place. I'm not going to say R rating would have been better to make it in the first place, R rated. It would have been a better film. And if I had put all 4 Die Hard films, 1, 2, and 3 are definitely above Die Hard 4. I still enjoy Live Free or Die Hard. I will do a review one day and explain why. But PG-13 is a cripple on it. I don't mean cripple like, oh, a crippled person, you don't make fun of crippled people. I mean like, it's I think I meant to say crutch. It's a crutch, And then Timothy Olyphant was the other crutch. Those are 2 things that hamper the film. But I still find very much stuff entertaining about the film. I really do. Now, Chuck Norris had done an interview saying that he was against vulgar language because, he has found he's a Christian now. He's a born-again Christian, pretty much. That's why he hasn't been doing movies and stuff. And he did an interview, and he's, not really into vulgar language anymore. And which I'm thinking, well, he never really was into vulgar language. Chuck Norris films, I don't remember him cursing a lot. But then basically how he, he wants to do a film so that, maybe if kids could see it. So, he said that, they're going to go for PG-13. And people blaming Chuck Norris for it, but granted, Chuck Norris, he's doesn't do push-ups, he pushes the earth down, but he doesn't have that much clout. One guy in a camera role is not going to have that much clout. I think they were thinking of PG-13 to start with. And I say that because Stallone answered the rumors of Expendables 2 being PG-13 on Anchor News, and this is what he says. Harry, the film is fantastic with Van Damme, turning in an inspired performance. I'll wait and see about that. Our final battle is one for the ages. Again, I'll see about that. The PG-13 rumor is true. But before your readers pass judgment, trust me when I say this film is large in every way. It delivers on every level. Every level? Those are big words. This movie touches on many emotions which we want to share with the broadest audience possible. Okay, when I watch films like Expendables, I'll be honest, emotions are not the number one thing I'm thinking of. That's just me being honest. When I watch Hard Target, I'm not thinking about emotions, I'm thinking about adrenaline rush. But that's me. And why the broadest audience? That's kind of my thinking. Why do you need a broad audience? Well, I know someone's going to answer because of the budget. It's a bigger budget. It's a bigger budget. PG-13 does draw bigger crowds. But look at the Matrix films. I know you think that's out of left field, but all three of those films were rated R. Even the sequels were all rated R. And they were all big hits. Whether you hate the sequels or not, they were gigantic hits. But at the same time, they're like, well, the first film made a little over 100 million. If that's going to be the budget, then they need to make more. And so they do PG-13. I don't care. I still don't like it. Doesn't mean I have to like it. It's like eating spinach is good for you. Doesn't mean I want to eat spinach. Eating broccoli is good for you. Doesn't mean I want to eat broccoli. You know? But fear not. This barbate of grand steel ass bashing will not leave anyone hungry. If it's PG-13, it is going to leave people hungry. That's the problem. But this could be all for now. Maybe it will be rated R. I hope so. I really don't understand why you have some people who are okay with it being PG-13. It did not work for AVP, unless they forgot about that movie. AVP. But I'll get in trouble for saying that because I'll automatically that's me bashing Sly again. Not bashing Sly. I'm just saying, Sly, I love you, but I was not a fan of the director's cut of Expendables. I was not the biggest fan of Rambo director's cuts. Bullet to the Head. I know it sounds weird, but it's almost the end of January. There's now not a poster or a trailer. If there is a trailer, then of course I'll delete that part of the video. But as of right now, there's not even a trailer for it. It's almost February, which is 2 months away. Because it comes out in April. Let's just say 3 months for the sake of argument. 3 months. God, there's one or two other movies, but I'm looking on the news. Resident Evil has a teaser already. Retribution. I think that comes out like in September. And that has a teaser already. Resident Evil Retribution has a teaser already. Just my thinking though. But, But yeah, I'll wait to see what the MPAA's final say is way down the road after post-production, whether they say R or not. I'm not saying, okay, if it's rated R, it's automatically going to be the best film ever. I'm just saying it will work in its favor. It will work in its favor. Just like an R-rated Die Hard 4 would have worked in its favor if they did that in the first damn fucking place. Please do not turn into AVP. Please do not do that. I do not want another AVP. I don't like AVP. I have it on DVD for part of my collection because AVPR was with it, as AVPR is a guilty pleasure. I do mean guilty. But AVP1, no. But it just came with the collection of the AVPR. It is a guilty pleasure. Also, I know the one other thing people have asked about is George Lucas. He gave an interview saying that he's retiring. Specifically retiring from blockbusters. And I had made those rants on George Lucas, and the thing of it is, I still stand by him, but it wasn't. That wasn't really my beef with George Lucas. Constantly directing. My beef with George Lucas is those original Star Wars films. The only way you could see these in the original format is these, maybe the Laserdisc versions, or maybe if you get those DVD versions, that's the special limited edition. But to be honest, they don't look as good as these. Or in fact, these may look better because these are actually digitally mastered. In fact, most people would say the best versions are the Laserdisc versions. Actually, I think someone said that those DVDs may have been the Laserdisc versions when the originals was a bonus disc. Either they said that or the Laserdisc versions are better. They said one or the other. But either way, it's still bullshit. That was the main beef. And yet this is the same guy, George Lucas, who way back when condemned Congress for making black and white movies and colorizing them. The same guy who was against that, but yet, he's going to change those films and just give people the choice. That was my whole beef on it. They're your movies, yes, but give people the choice. Give them both and let them choose. That was my main beef about that. Let people choose. Let people choose. That was my thing with that. But anyway, if he wants to retire, be my guest. It's not like everyone will feel bad for him. Guy's rich. I just don't think it's fair not giving people the choice with these. Give them the choice at least. I mean, that's at least just do that. I mean, what's the problem with that? I don't see the problem with giving people the choice of the matter. I know this is like 30-minute vlog already, so not really sure what else I could touch on. It's not like it's not like I thought of anything ahead of time, but either way, thank you guys for watching. As for what's coming out later on DVD, at least by the time I'm doing this, I know Abduction came on DVD, and don't really want to see that. Adam Sandler's flick I Hate You Dad retitled Donnie's Boy. Okay. Not really much other than that, as for what's coming out on the channel, again, I don't know when this will be uploaded. I really don't. I still have films that I gotta reviews that I've uploaded that I've done. I've done Taken, and I've done Virtuosity. I did a review of Virtuosity, which is a film I feel is very underrated. And a great job with everybody doing their reviews. John Zero Cool. I remember he had deleted some videos, and I had asked why, only because I enjoy those videos. I wanted to see them. Like his old one he did for The Perfect Weapon, because, I always like seeing people talk about The Perfect Weapon because I feel it's underrated. But he said he's going to do different stuff, like video game walkthroughs, playthroughs. I look forward to that. I think that'd be very cool. I look forward to that. And discussions like he did one Ghostbusters 3. Did a good job with that. So I look forward to what you're coming up in the future, John. Aaron, the Reese 007. He's doing a great job with his stuff. Blu-ray reviews. As well as talking about the new Ninja Turtle comic book, which is a very interesting comic book. Because he actually does a great thing where he actually flips through the comic and talks about what's going on in the issues. Very cool storyline where they really changed the background of the turtles, where when they were turtles, Raphael got taken away. and then left alone, like way off there. So he grew up by himself. And then in the issues where he meets Casey Jones, and then they meet up with the other three turtles in Splinter, and I'm like, wow, that's cool. I want to see that in a movie. My movie called Raphael. I want to see that. You know, I would love that. But doing a great job with that. Michael Keane. By the time I'm doing this, he did an awesome uh, job with. He did a response to my video on underrated movies, and he picked 10 movies and a lot of great choices. End of Days. I love End of Days with Arnold. I did a review for the film. For those who haven't seen it, you can check it out. It was number 44 of my 69 favorite horror films. End of Days, I think, is very underrated. I love that film. He had The Blob. I'm so happy he has The Blob on there, the remake. Icon of Peace, aka Dark Angel, needs a fucking special edition. I don't buy that DVD that, what the hell you want to call it, archive thing. I don't buy into that. It's just, it's not even giving it its due. It's like, here. Like give it some respect. Give it a damn special edition Code Red or Synapse. You're doing Red Scorpion. Why don't you do I Come in Peace? Damn shit. Film deserves it. For fuck's sake. Uh, has a lot of great, but he had a lot of great choices on there. Demolition Man's a classic Sly film. Virtuosity, again, I did a review for that film. I love that film, Virtuosity. Uh, that'll be coming up, unless I posted already. Mike, OCP Communications, doing a really solid job with his reviews. Like he did one on The Hunt for Red October, True Lies. That's a film that didn't have a. I think they were going to do a special edition, but then 9/11 happened. They said nah. But still, that movie is a good movie. I don't understand why, out of all of James Cameron's films, other than Piranha 2, but if you don't want to count that, Aliens, Terminator, T2, The Abyss, Avatar, even Titanic, they all have some sort of special edition. Only True Lies doesn't. And True Lies is one of my favorite James Cameron films. That deserves a special edition. If James Cameron's thinking about doing, Jimmy Cameron thinking about a TV show, what was it with John Cena? What the hell? Like they were thinking about a TV show, True Lies. You can give the movie its due on special edition, for crying out loud. True Lies is good. Terrorists aren't funny. We never said it was funny, but the movie is funny because of Arnold and Jamie Lee Curtis. We were not laughing at the terrorists. We're laughing at Arnold and Jamie Lee Curtis relationship. People don't understand the movie, don't watch it. But yeah, there's not much else to say than that. But either way, thanks for watching. Take care. Thank you once again to everyone out there. Anyone who's ever been nice enough to send me a gift. And I am greedy, so I do take gifts. Money, check, credit card, movie poster. I take all kinds of gifts, bitches. Because I'm rich, bitch. On generosity. Sorry. That's what I mean. I like being stupid just to, make people give a chuckle. Like, wow, this guy's crazy. But thank you seriously once again to everyone out there who's watched the stuff. And I don't know what else to say other than take care, and we will see you later. Ciao. Later.